لا إله إلا الله الله أكبر.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Hope so you are all fine. Today is our third class of Al Hadi Quran Academy. In this class we will learn about the tasmiya, its translation, and about its explanation, and also the benefits of saying Bismillah in our daily routine. So let's start. The first word is Bismi. Bismi means in the name. Bismi in the name Allahi of Allah. Ar-Rahman, the most gracious. Ar-Rahim, the most merciful. Again, Bismi in the name Allahi of Allah. Bismillahi in the name of Allah. Ar-Rahman, the most gracious. Ar-Rahim, the most merciful. And now its literal meaning of the first phrase, Bismillah. There are the three parts of this phrase are be, is, and Allah. Be could mean in or by, or you can say through. In the name of Allah, or by the name of Allah, or through the name of Allah. Through is not used, but in the name of Allah is the common word. So, in the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful is its idiomatic meaning. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful contains three of Allah's name. Allah, which is his most familiar name, to indicate that all things happen only by the will of Allah. Ar-Rahman, which means gracious. Allah is the only one who can keep things from the destruction. Ar-Rahim, which means merciful. Allah is the most merciful, and it is only through his mercy that man can thrive or be successful. Do you know that Allah starts every chapter in the Quran with in the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful? With the exception of chapter number 9, Surah At-Tawbah, meaning the repentance. This introductory verse of every chapter serves as a reminder to all who read the Quran that He is the most gracious and the most merciful. The name Allah is an Arabic word for God and is used by Muslims to refer to the one and only deity worshipped in Islam. We are powerless on our own. The Creator gave us life and the ability to move, think, and feel, but we are completely dependent on the Creator for the very essence of the life itself. Thus, this beautiful word Bismillah is a magnificent reminder of our relationship to our Creator and our relationship to all of creation. In one simple word, Bismillah, in the name of Allah, expresses our wonder, awe, and thankfulness, while it also expresses our innermost prayer that we may have the blessings of another breath, another moment of life, and that we may walk on a path of truth and understanding. To say Bismillah is to humbly offer oneself as a vehicle for the glory and the majesty of the One. We begin all our actions in the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most benevolent, and remember that everything is for His sake. We begin in Allah's name in the hope that we will be successful, rewarded, and blessed. By saying in the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim, you are consciously asking Allah to be with you during that task, speech, or action that you are about to perform. As Muslims, we always begin in our acts with the name of Allah. This word not only because of the protection that it provides, but also because it encourages us to confirm our faith in our creation, in our Creator. In conclusion, the Bismillah is a powerful and meaningful phrase in Islam. It serves as a reminder of the mercy and grace of Allah and encourages Muslims to turn to Him for guidance and protection in all that they do. From the word Ar-Rahman, the most gracious, one perceives a kind of great, inaccessible to mankind power. Allah is the most gracious, most beneficent to people. He endows them with the myriad of favor. He creates them, then He guides them to faith, and to all means of felicity, then He grants them His bliss in the hereafter. The most perfect bliss is offered to them when they beam in brightness and beauty, looking towards their Lord's countenance. That's why Ar-Rahman is more specific than Ar-Rahim. Allah, glory be to Him, say, God, Allah, most gracious, it is He who has taught him speech. Limitless is your Lord in His mercy. Allah Almighty is full of love and kindness to His creation. All blessings and goodness in this word and the next are clear proofs of His mercy. Indeed, Islam teaches that Allah is more merciful towards us than our own mothers. How can be it otherwise when some of Allah's name and attributes includes the acceptor of repentance, the compassionate, the loving, the forbearing one, the most gracious, the most merciful, the source of goodness, the most generous. These names all indicates that Allah is characterized by mercy, goodness, and generosity. They testify to the vastness and perfection of His mercy, which He blesses all of His creation. This same creation is addressed by Allah when He says, O son of Adam, were you to come to me with sins nearly as great as the earth? And were you then to face me ascribing to no partner to me, I would bring you forgiveness nearly as great as the earth. Examples of Allah's mercy and blessings. Then which of the blessings of your Lord will you deny? Throughout life, people continuously receive Allah's blessings, be it good health, sight, hearing, nourishment, clean air, children, wealth, and countless others. Some use their Allah-given gifts of intelligence and reasoning to acknowledge these blessings, grasp the purpose of their existence, and thereby submit themselves to Allah. Others, however, do not appreciate the mercy of Allah towards their own selves, even though He feeds and sustains them despite their disobedience towards Him. They are given mobility, enjoyment, freedom of thought and action, despite their outright denial of Him. Their very existence would not be were it for the mercy of Allah. Ultimately, everyone has the free will to acknowledge their blessings, use them in a manner ordained by Allah, the Lord of mankind, and worship Him alone. We have outlined the list of such blessings because if you were to try and count the favors of Allah, you could not enumerate them. Indeed, Allah is forgiving and merciful. We will end this video with the prayer that may Allah save us from His anger and keep us in His blessings. If you are new on this channel, then subscribe it, share it, like it, and also press the bell icon button so you can watch upcoming videos. Allah Hafiz. Take care all of you.